I'm here with Rikki Vet. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Last night I was live with Trucker G, and this guy kept coming in the comments saying, "Add me in. He's a bully, and all this shit." And I was like, "Who is this guy?" His name was M. Bren or something.
Are you sure it's fair?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's fair?
So he kept begging to come in, and eventually we got him in the box. There was me, G, this nutter, and a guy called Chrissy. Don't know if you know him.
Right.
And then
I don't know if I might do.
This guy was going absolutely mental, like proper Newcastle accent, saying he was going to kill him. And Trucker G, I don't know who you are. He still doesn't know who he is. He just was so coked up and drunk. He just wanted to kill G. I think he kept saying that he keeps taking the piss out of Lawrence. And he kept calling him fucking faggot and all this. He's like, "You fucking faggot, you fucking, tell me where you live, tell me where you live." He was going absolutely crazy. I was just sitting there watching.
It's mental. Like what Trucker G does, it's harmless banter. It's not supposed to be malicious. It's just banter. And even Lawrence's mum comments and laughs at his videos about Lawrence.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Like, Lawrence thinks it's funny. So people getting involved, like, I don't even know what they're talking about. Like, trying to stick up for him. But yeah, I done a podcast with Trucker G last night, and we was pissed, and we was talking, and I was talking about TikTok, and I said that they're dying, they've got like an illness, and they're going to be dead soon. And he just burst out laughing, and I was like, "It's not funny." And then I started laughing, and it was really fucking bad. And then, so then when we went on to the TikTok live later, we was really drunk, and then we'd already been talking for 2 hours. This woman come on, she was like, "Can I just say something?" She come on the box, and she was like, "I just want to say, like, you need to stop picking on the Manly fam." Is it the Manly?
Yeah, man. I've never heard of them, but I've heard of them, but I don't know. I've never seen them. I don't know who they are.
You need to stop picking on them, because this is in the box. She can't see, you can just hear her. And when I'm in the box and Trucker G's in the box, you need to stop picking them. She was just trying to raise money for a baby that died. And then he just burst out laughing again, and I just ran upstairs because it was so embarrassing. And there was about 180 people in the live. And I was like,
"Oh no,
stop laughing."
for God's sake."
She must have been well upset. It's so embarrassing.
Yeah, well, he was saying that this guy, one of the ones he does impressions of, used to like his content, and apparently he's blocked him now. So I don't know what he did to upset him, but
He was definitely on drugs. Talking of impressions, let me just play this to you. It's Trucker G talking. It's Trucker G talking like you, and then me talking like you back to him talking like you.
I can't wait for this.
Guys, does anybody else notice this? Like, when I'm live, apart from not letting anybody speak, because I fucking love talking, I start whispering. I don't know what it is, but like, I just like whisper. I don't. Yeah, mate. Think about me. We all enjoy a drink, mate. But some people go down on a drink, and the thing about me is.
For God's sake, man. Oh, do you know what? The impression you were doing for me on Instagram earlier when you voice noted me, I thought it was me, mate. It double of me.
Yeah, fucking hell. It made me laugh. When he done it last night, I just wasn't expecting it. And he was leaning into the screen like that, and I just couldn't stop laughing. Fucking hell. He's good, isn't he?
Honestly, man. So what do you do you know that great Londini then? Did I tell you? But do you know that guy on this app who does who basically he's like anti-troll?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, so I've started following me now. He's got like he's got 7.5 million followers. But he basically does he just basically outs trolls and but like if someone trolls, like he'll find out where they work and stuff, and like ring the work and stuff like that. Like get like I don't know. He basically tries to he tries to make trolls accountable for their actions.
Yeah. So is he American?
Yeah, he's an ex-American Marine, apparently, United States Marine Corps.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen him, and I told you that I had some beef with another one, like a copycat one. I did tell you, but he's pissed. I don't know if you remember. I done a joke which is quite dark. It's not very funny if I tell people now, but you need to watch it. Basically, it went viral, so it got loads of attention. But it's saying there's a woman saying, "Name something that men do that women don't notice." And then I stitched it, and then I was in the nightclub on the green screen, and then I pretended to put drugs into a drink, and then give a drink to a girl. And obviously, I don't do that really. It was just like a dark joke. And then some fucking guy come on the screen with like the same mask as he's got, but he had like 100,000 followers. And he had some like deep voice on, and he was like, "Damn blade, you think that it's acceptable to rape women? You think that this is funny?" And then he said, "You are a father." And then he put a picture of me and Alfie on fucking TikTok that he stole off my Instagram. So that's pissed me off because he's meant to be like this, anti that, and he's fucking putting my son on there.
Posting a picture of your kid, like.
Yeah, and it's not just my kid, is it? It's Caitlin's as well. If she sees that,
right.
I'm gonna get him fucking in the neck, aren't I?
Yeah, it's fucking that.
So, yeah.
Yeah, what was I saying now about the just completely slipped my head. Oh yeah, about dark humour. There's a guy on here called Ross the Gossip, and he's a funny bloke. Initially I had a bit of beef with him because he did a dark joke, and I didn't realise it was a joke. And he basically turned around and said I missed when men went to war and died, and I stitched it, and I went a bit mad, and then he did like a response, and he was like, "I suggest this creator gets his own content and blah blah blah." And he'd been getting like threats and that. So I took the video down and said, "Look," and I did the video saying, "Look, stop trolling him. Like that wasn't what I was doing. I only stitched it to get my opinion. I didn't want him to get like death threats and trolled." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I took the video down. But then we've become friends now, and he follows me, and we have a good laugh now. But what some of his content is really, really dark. Like he did one, his sister, and it's well planned. And she basically goes, "I'm pregnant, right?" And he goes, and there's like a standard procedure. They go to the clinic to get rid of it and have an abortion. And they go, and she's on the way there. She's like drinking wine on the way in the car on the way to the abortion. Like it's with banging tunes on and that. And then they go to McDonald's drive-through, and then they get like a burger and that. And then they get like this little red bag, and it's meant to be the bit, and they're just the McDonald's bin with a target in it.
Yeah.
They just yob like what's going the baby to the target, and then at the end of the video, she does it again, and she comes in and she's pregnant again, and and then she jump back in the car again, like it's going to be the same procedure like every week.
Oh, yeah, I've not seen him. He sounds funny. I'll have to give him a follow.
Yeah, he's got 100,000 followers, and he very rarely posts, but he's messaged me last night actually. He's right from down south somewhere, but he's a manager for a certain company. I'm not going to say on it yet, but he's up my area, and he said, "Oh, we'll go for a beer." He's up my way for a week or two, so I'm gonna possibly meet up with him. Nice.
Yeah, Liam was meant to come on tonight, and he's broken down. I've just seen on his story, he's just got picked up now.
He's just sent me a video. Yeah, he's bought his new United Nations Land Rover ambulance, the blue lights and sirens and everything.
So is that the one that's broken down?
Yeah, his fan belt's gone.
Fucking hell. 20.
So, it's not a fan belt. It's not too bad.
20 grand he paid for that then.
Did he?
Well, I saw on the advert because he was green screening, unless he knocked him down, but that's the way it was for sale, 20 grand. Fucking hell, he's got some money, in he?
He must have some money. I think he does though. He's got he makes quite a bit of YouTube. I think he makes about. I'm sure he makes about $2 grand a month on YouTube.
We all need to live in a van.
He fits caravans. I keep calling caravans. He goes mad at me. Camper vans. He fits them, and that's good money. If you kid out them, he'll be charging thousands for that.
Yeah, and his coffee
So,
beans,
and he sells coffee.
and he's drug dealer, and he lives in a caravan, so he doesn't have to pay rent.
Doesn't pay council tax.
Yeah, I like him.
We were on about me and him were going to at one point we discussed it for a while. We were going to do like a Max and Paddy. We're going to do the Scotland 400 and do it like over 3 or 4 days, and just me and him and like do videos because me and him were both opinionated in our own ways, and I think it'd be funny to have the humour of us basically not agree on anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Did you ever post on YouTube yet?
No, I put a YouTube short up, which was one of my TikToks basically. It had about 29 views.
I've put about 4 videos on there that I put loads of time and effort into, and they're fucking dead. And do you know Keno Liz?
Yeah, of course. He follows me.
Yeah, he started posting on YouTube, and he's like, I'm only getting like 100 views, and I'm like, I'm getting like 3 fucking views. It's quite hard, isn't it? Because he's got quite a big account, so he's used to like loads of views and loads. So when he's going to YouTube, he's getting no views. I don't think he's liking it very much over there.
My mate's a full-time YouTuber now, and he's got like over 100,000 followers on it.
Yeah.
His videos get a million views and stuff like that. So he's making big bucks. And all he does, mate, he's an ex-Royal Marine Commando, and all he does is basically just watches military videos and green screens it and talks his opinion on it. That's all he does, and he gets millions of views.
Okay. That's what you should do then.
I know I should. I need to. I don't know how to edit or anything yet. I need to figure out. I need to get myself a laptop and figure out how to edit.
Yeah, you can put 10-minute videos on TikTok now, can't you?
Yeah, but like, who's going to post 10? Who's going to watch a 10-minute video on TikTok?
No, that's what I thought. It's hard enough to get 30 seconds.
That's right. My cooker's beeping there. Yeah, it like I start watching a video and if it's more than like a minute, I get bored. So I don't think someone's going to. TikTok's a thing for short, so you're not going to sit and watch a documentary on YouTube, are you? I mean, on TikTok.
No.
Well, I'm going down. I told you I'm going on a bunker on Thursday. I've got so this little old Cold War bunker thing. Yeah, a bunker, like an underground bunker.
I thought you was talking about your new girlfriend on TikTok. I found love in a hopeless place. I won't say any more on that.
Yeah, it's funny enough. She messaged me before you and said she was like, "Oh, I need attention," and I was like, "I'm going to do a podcast with Stan." So, I pied her off for you.
Thank you, mate. So what was you saying before I tried to chuck you under the bus? Going on a bunker.
Yeah, so this underground bunker. So I'm going down on Thursday, but loads of people have been interested because I did the video and I said, follow me to see the video down there, and literally gained thousands of followers off that video. And I'm keeping the location secret because it's been fully refurbished. It's got power and it's got the maps and everything in it from the Cold War. So I'm going to go down there. And he's had the national newspapers like the Daily Mail and all that. I've messaged him asking to go down it, and he's told them no, and I'm getting the privilege.
Nice. How does he acquire that then?
I don't even know. I haven't asked him yet. I'll ask him when I see him. He's got 2, he said.
And what is it? What did it used to be used for?
So basically, during the Cold War, obviously we were prepped for nuclear bombs in case that Russia or Soviet Union had launched nukes. So these bunkers were designed to like. There was nuclear bunkers, but these bunkers were people called Royal Observer Corps would sit in them basically, 2 to 3 man teams, and there was like a bunk beds and that in there. And if there was a nuclear blast, they're all like the outskirts of towns. They were basically to see the size of the blast, like a warning for the fallout, and basically report to central government. They wouldn't have survived long. You'd be lucky to live a few weeks probably if you were one of them. But it was designed to withstand the blast, but then you would still die of radiation. But you'd get to basically report to central government what's happened, and then you die.
Fucking hell.
But I think I'd just rather go in the blast, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm getting. Do you remember Only Fools and Horses?
Yeah.
When they build that bunker.
Oh yeah.
They find all this lead, don't they, on the building site, and then they realise that it's like a bunker for the war or whatever.
Yes, I
They
remember that
decide
was.
to put it all together. So they put it all together, and then they got all their rations and their food and all that. And then there was like, if there was a nuclear bomb now, it would be safe as houses, bro, safe as houses. And then the camera pans out, and they built it on top of the block of flats.
Yeah.
So
Brilliant.
I don't think it would work on top of the block of flats, would it?
No, of course not. You'd be supposed to be underground. Yeah, brilliant that, mate.
That is my favourite show, probably.
I used to love it, mate. I've watched it for years, but it was a brilliant program. I used to love that, mate.
Yeah.
Do you? I was going to say, do you follow Lawrence? Then, yeah.
I follow Lawrence.
Yeah.
No. Do
No,
you?
I he's basically, his account was really big. He had about 3.4 million, which he's got now, and he lost because of what happened with that lad. He got trolled to death, and everyone was like, "You fell off, you fell off." And and since then he's kind of just not grown anymore. His account's sat at the same now for forever. I think he lost a lot of followers because of that whole fight. Didn't he throw a mug at someone or something?
Yeah.
Bit some.
I was saying, like, when I first joined the app 2 years ago now, I used to be friends with Roadman Ralph.
Yeah.
That was really the only person I spoke to at the time. And we used to duet each other videos and all that. And then he got really big, and then I just lost contact with him. And he would come in my live and stuff and say hello sometimes. But yeah, I was like pretty pally with him at first. And when I split up with my ex messaged me and said, Roadman Ralph's just messaged me to see if I'm all right. And I was
Really?
And I said, he's my mate, so why isn't he asking if I'm all right after the breakup in the relationship, rather than asking you on your OnlyFans Instagram with your boobs out if you're all right? So
straight DMs.
Yeah, it didn't bother me. I just thought it was a bit cheeky. I thought it was funny.
In fact, he said, "Hey, hon, you okay?" Basically, when I didn't ask how you were.
Yeah, you okay, babes? On her Instagram, like promo for her OnlyFans now, where she's got hardly any clothes on. So I was live and I was telling someone, and I don't know if it got screen recorded or something, but the next thing, like, I was blocked by Roadman Ralph, blocked by Mel Moon. Like, what have I done wrong? And then Caitlin messaged me and said, Mel Moon's just followed me on TikTok. And Caitlin doesn't really post on TikTok, so she's not really known on there. She's not really like TikTok.
Yeah.
And Mel Moon's quite a big account, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 500,000, isn't she?
They blocked me, and then she followed her, but she never said anything to her. So I don't really know. And I've noticed that Mel Moon blocked me on this new account. So obviously I get banned all the time, don't I? So then people pop back up because they've blocked your old account. And she blocked me again.
Wonder why. Like,
she just doesn't like me because I think it's where I used to take piss out of the Smithy family and all that. And I think I'm close to them.
Oh, right, yeah. So, yeah, there's a bit of a circle, isn't there, with the... I don't follow the Smithy family, but I do see the videos now and again. It's a bit mad. So they seem to be doing a lot of like doing like pranks on each other now, like literally like. But I think one of them was a bit shocking to do to his son or whatever he is. Like he pissed in his Red Bull and give it to his his son or whatever. So who pisses in the kid's Red Bull?
He pissed in the Red Bull, and then they done one where they pretended to drop the baby out the window.
That was controversial, wasn't
it? Which I stitched him as like, guys, you need to fucking calm down, because think of all the shit I've had with social services and my TikToks. From like pretending to put Alfie in a drawer, or fucking doing, you know, when you get them cheese things and you chuck it at your kid.
Yeah. Easy, man. I've been waiting to do this challenge.
Yeah. But I got loads of shit for that from social services, and I'm still talking to. I've had a letter from solicitors 2 days ago, which I can't, I'm not meant to say, but do you know what I mean? Still dealing with all that shit because of my TikToks, because they think that I'm fucking mental because
So
of all
daft
these.
TikToks.
Yeah, so I'm saying to the Smithy family, you guys need to fucking calm down because they're such a big account, and I was a little account, and I've had loads of shit, so they're going to get in shit, surely. You can't piss in your
Well,
kid.
I told you, TikTok could be mad. So I've told you, but I didn't really talk about TikToks. I was scared to get banned. But I had the police at my door one time. I have a group chat with the veterans in, and one day I got banned off one of my lives for showing a picture of just, it wasn't even, it was just a picture, a plaque of a pistol and a 9mm gun, basically. And I got banned for it, for illegal activities, even though it was a plaque. So, anyways, I went in the group chat and I was like, right, that's it. I'm sending a postal device to TikTok, joking, obviously, banter. Basically, saying I was going to send a bomb to TikTok, joking. And one of the group lads in the group called the police. He didn't tell me. He just called the police on me. And the next minute, I had the police at the door saying, "But we've had reports that you're going to blow TikTok up." And I said, "You're joking." First of all, I said, I'm ex-bomb disposal. I said, I used to get rid of bombs for a living. He said, yeah, that was the worry because you know what you're doing. And I said, I'm not going to. I'm not going to do anything. I said, do you think I was going to do that? I would post it in a group chat with 30 people in. I said, honestly, it's ridiculous. I said, I can't even believe you've come to my door for this. And I knew who it was because then I looked and this guy had left the group chat, the one who snitched on me, left the group chat, and then he also deleted me off, unfollowed me off TikTok. So I knew who it was. But anyways, I went to one of my mates who's he's got a lot of contacts. He's ex-special forces and he's got a lot of contacts. And he did a bit of digging for me. And he went, Rikki, I can't say who it is because he could get in trouble. He said, it's this guy. And the police report was put in at this police station. Told me everything about it, right, about the report. And he said, "Look, I can't tell you who told me because if he get trying for leaking this information, he would lose his job with the police force, obviously." So yeah, so I managed to find out who he was, and I just thought, "You snake," and I just blocked him. Then the irony was he was called Bold Fusilier. Bold, nothing bold about him, man. But
What did the other guys say about it in the chat? Did you say fucking hell like about all this shit?
well, I messaged him privately. I said, did you call the police on me?" "No, mate, I didn't. I wouldn't do that." "Well, I found out you did." But the fact he lied to my face about it.
What did the other lads say though? Did they think that it was absolutely ludicrous?
They just went, "Oh my god, what a snitch!" Like what a the thing. But just so you know the story about the guy in this app, where I think I told you, but it's worth probably mentioning on here. There used to be a guy called POV Tommy Soldier on this app, and he's been deleted now. But one of my friends helped get rid of his account. He basically got done for being a nonce. Back in like 2010, it turned out he never showed his face on the camera, but he told us it was because he has an old account with millions of followers called Medic Man. And he said that one day he found out where he worked and he nearly lost his job. So he basically flagged it. So I believed it, so did everyone else. And he told me that he was the third highest person in the NHS, and he was like a paramedic and all this kind of stuff. And he was an officer and all this within the ambulance service. When really he entered the first aid company. He used to train first aid. But he told me he was the third. He basically said it's the Boris Johnson, head of the NHS, then him. And he just blagged me. Anyways, turned out he was a nonce. We found this out. Someone messaged me, "I know where Tommy's gone," because he's disappeared. And I went, "Where?" He said the police have been in touch because he had a Discord, and the police had messaged some of the lads off this Discord and said, "Has this Tommy been talking to you?" They've been talking to young boys again, like under the age of 16 or whatever. And if you search this guy up, I can't remember his name on it, or his real name, but he basically he got done. He's been done about 3 times. He's just got out of jail again. Now he's back out. But I'm sure he won't be allowed back on TikTok. Surely for like police conditions, whatever, bail conditions.
Yeah.
But
I did see videos about it, but I didn't know who he was till then.
Yeah, well, it's no coincidence, mate, because he's been taken to court 4 times, I think, and he's been charged 3. And the only time he got away with one was because the lad was from Ukraine, obviously for all his trauma. He was from Ukraine, and because he basically didn't want to file a complaint, and he was in Ukraine, so he got off on a technicality because it was in a different country and that.
Yeah.
And obviously, Ukraine isn't part of we don't have any kind of they're not part of the EU or anything, so I don't think we have any kind of in Europe, you can they try to help each other out. But I think Ukraine's kind of, you get away with it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somehow, I don't know. But he did anyways. So it's no coincidence. He's 100%, no matter what he says, he's guilty. But he's been in touch with somebody I know now, and he's kind of playing along with it, pretending he doesn't know, to see what his excuse is, that where he's been, to get me.
Yeah, fucking hell.
We're going to try to see what his excuse is and where he's been. We thought that he might turn around and say, because we know he's got ties with Ukraine, we thought he might say he's been fighting in Ukraine or something, as a blag, but really he's been in jail.
It's so common, isn't it, now? Like, some people getting done. I remember when I was at school, I got expelled when I was 9 years old. Kicked out totally. And back in them days, it was quite rare to get expelled at that young age, 9. So there was me and 2 other boys. We all got expelled, and I had to go to a new school. And the 2 other boys, their parents kicked up such a fuss and tried to say it was just me, and that they would be all right if I wasn't there, that they got back into school. So those 2 boys go back into school. I went to a new school. Years later, now, this is me now. The other one, he's been jailed for being a paedophile, bestiality videos, and the other one murdered someone. And then there's me. And I was the bad one, apparently.
That's absolutely crazy, mate. But I think now, though, it's more people are getting caught now, because back when we were kids, there wasn't no one really had the internet. Only about 2 or 3 people I knew had the internet. But now, obviously, everyone's got the internet, so now there's all these people using the internet to get to groom or whatever. So that's how they're getting. And obviously, you've all these these people now, aren't you, catchers and stuff, like nonce catchers and that, and they basically bait people and then get all the evidence together and then hand it over to the police. So they're doing a cracking job. But you just kind of want that person. Remember Mark Feely? Remember Mark Feely?
Yeah.
He was on this app, right? And do you know what annoyed me? I see it, right? And I went on one day, one of the top lives was him, and everyone was gifting him. And I thought, why would you be gifting him?
Yeah, no. He's obviously mentally ill, though, isn't he? Not an excuse.
Yeah, but it's not an excuse, though.
It's not an excuse, but he needs to be dealt with, because he's the most prolific one, apparently. He keeps doing it again and again and again.
How's not in jail or locked away somewhere? Because he's a dangerous, he's a menace, man. He's literally always getting caught. The amount of times I've seen videos of him, he's out. The police keep putting him up in B&Bs, or the government or whatever, putting him up in hotels. So we're paying for this guy to be put up in hotels. Yeah, he gets protection.
Yeah.
So they keep moving him. So then he gets caught. So as soon as they find out where he is, he gets caught, and then they put him in a new place. I've seen this video of somebody getting into his hotel room, and they start spraying him in his hotel room. They're punching him in that hotel room, and he's like, "Get off me! Get off me!"
Fucking hell.
I don't condone. Go on.
So I saw one the other day where the paedophile hunter got done. Seen that?
Really? Well, my brother's a copper, right? My brother's a copper. He said he'd be shocked at how many of these pedo hunters have actually got sex offences themselves.
Yeah, I always think,
and it's almost like they're doing it to deflect it from themselves.
Yeah, I talked to Alex from UK Child Force. He's
he's followed me.
He's really all right. He's got good banter in that, because I've done quite dark jokes in that, and he's commented, and I've got embarrassed that he's seen it because I'm doing this dark joke. But he's always he thinks it's funny. Do you know what I mean?
He knows that you do comedy stuff, mate.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's the 21st century. There's a lot of melts now that get offended by everything, and you're doing what you do, mate. You're gonna attract Karens. You know what I mean? It's sad, but it's the Karens are out in force, and they'll hate you.
Yeah, I just can't think of any other videos to do. Every time I try
Yeah,
and do a nice video, it just
flops.
goes dark and weird.
All right.
I just can't think of anything nice to do.
I said, like, I didn't mean to do the content I do. It just happened. Like, I came on because my daughter had it. It just was one day. I think I had like a regimental T-shirt or something on, and someone said, "Oh, we're in the army," and then they asked me a question. I answered the question, and then my account just started growing. And I thought, well, this is working. So every time I answered a question, my account was just growing and growing. I thought, well, do you know what? I didn't particularly want to do that, but then I thought I've got to do. People follow me for that now, and I'm probably one of the most well-known British military TikTokers, aren't I?
Yeah, I think it's quite good with you can put your videos in folders now, can't you? I've not got enough followers. You need 50K. So,
all right.
Have you not seen that?
No, let's look it up.
So you can put them. You can put them all into a playlist. So where you were saying before you wanted to do more comedy videos, you could put them in a playlist, and you could put army ones. So then people come onto the page. If they're only interested in the army ones, they can click on there, and you've got them all in a playlist.
So I could do the military ones. I could do like questions in one file. You could have the history. Like, okay, I'll do a bit of history, and then I could just have like general, just crap that I just now and again post, just like random crap.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That would be definitely worth doing, because sometimes if I do banter, people get offended. Then they're like, "I don't follow you for banter." I'm like, sorry, like you can't. No matter what you do, but you're always piss someone off. Like, you can't win.
Yeah, I get people leave my page. They say, "I've followed you on all your accounts for 2 years, but this video is too much for me now. I'm leaving now." You're not really being a true follower then, because the people that really know me would find it funny. Do you know what I mean?
I know you as well, because these people who come on your page go, "That's it, unfollowed." I'm like, I don't care, mate. You don't need to tell me. Like you said, it's like saying it's not an airport. You don't need to, broadcast your arrival or departure. It's like, well, I'll tell you what. Last night, mate, I don't want to go to town anymore, but I went to town, and literally, had loads of people just like looking at me. And then they're like, "Are you on TikTok?" I'm like, "Yeah." And like, I must have at least 15 people, 20 people maybe came up to me and said, "Yeah." A couple of people wanted pictures with me. They were like, "Have a picture of it. Just tap me on the shoulder, have a picture with you." I'm like, "Yeah, mate." It's just like, I was like, honestly, I think I'm just on this daft little TikTok app, and like people are recognizing me off it.
Yeah, I know, it's mad. I don't know if I was saying to you before, like, I only really talk to my ex and a couple of people on TikTok. And where I live, obviously, it's quite limited around here. But when I go into Exeter and stuff like that, people recognise me, and I always text my ex, "Oh, someone's just recognised me." It's really weird. Like, they got on the bus and saying, "I follow you," and then I always think, I wonder if she believes me, or she thinks I'm just fucking bullshit or whatever. So when I went to see Alfie, me, her, and Alfie went to Thomasland in the middle of fucking nowhere, miles away from anywhere. And then kids go up to me and say, "Oh my God, I follow you on TikTok." And I was like, "See?" And I've done a video. I was like, "What just happened?" And she was like, "Yeah, fair enough."
Yeah, I've seen that video. It is mental, mate. Like, because you're quite distinctive, because you tattoo on your head, so you've got like a tattoo on your face, so like you stand out, don't you?
Yeah.
So you can't mistake you. Some people go, "Is it you?" Do you know what I mean? But like with you, it's definitely you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But the other thing I was saying to Dan Spragg is, like, imagine all the people that know it's you, but they don't come and say hello. Because if I saw Lawrence, say, I wouldn't go and say hello to him, but I'd know it's him. So I'm saying to Dan Sprague, he's quite distinctive looking, isn't he? And he's got a big account.
Oh yeah.
Imagine all the people that know it's him, but they don't even say hello. Like, he must.
Yeah, it's but I only know now. So when I'm out and about, I'll see someone look at me and I'll think that they recognise me. I'll just know in my head, and then I'll look at my TikTok, and then someone will comment, "Were you just in Hartlepool or something?" I'm like, "Yeah, that was me." I said, "I seen you looking at me," and stuff like that. It's mad. Like, whenever I go out now, I can guarantee someone's commented and said, "I've seen you today," and it's like, I had a dead humble video that video with Mike and that would go past me and go, "You Rikki Vet," like, the screen in the car.
Yeah.
And that video did really well. It went viral, like it went fairly viral. It got 130,000 views or something. And
that's fine.
Loads of people I read the comments, mate. It was like one bad comment. Someone just went, "He's an ob." Apart from that, though, all the comments were just like, what a legend, he's a legend, sound nice guy, best guy. I read the comments, mate, and I was probably humbled. Like must have been 100 nice comments just saying man's a legend and that. So it was really nice. It's nice to be appreciated rather than just get trolled.
Yeah, because you're quite liked on the app. A lot of people hate me, but a lot of people love me. And there's a lot of creators like that. Like Dan Sprague, loads of people hate him, loads of people love him.
Yeah.
I've never really seen you get any hate. You're not really that controversial.
I try. Do you know what it is though? I try to keep everyone happy. I'm a people pleaser, mate. I do try to keep everyone happy. And yeah, but you always do get trolls. But what I've done as well is you turn filter comments, and I filter comments. So what I'll do is I've blocked the full maximum of 50 words. So the same comments you get, I just block them words, so now people can't say. Like,
yeah,
I got bored of responding when people go Walt. I'm just like, oh, for God's sake! Like, there's enough evidence. I've pinned a picture of me with like loads of pictures of when I was in the army. I'm like, I got sick of it. Initially, I responded because I get clout from it because they call me a Walt, and then I show pictures, and then everyone goes, nice one, and then I get it. And people go, why do you respond to these nobbers? And I go, because it grows my account.
I remember Keno done one, and someone called him a jobless wanker or something like that. So
he put his buried on, didn't
he? He posted one in his full uniform and that, and
he got shit for that.
He got so much shit, yeah, and he took it down in the end. And I was like, I would never take it down. But I suppose he's got to be careful because he's still at work, isn't he?
Yeah, you get shit. The thing with the military is you get. That's why you see a lot of people. If I was in the military now, I wouldn't be able to do the content I do because my chain of command would be like, "No, you can't do it." So the reason I say sometimes, "Well, why are you still talking about it?" I go, because I can. Because people who are serving can't answer questions on TikTok. Because whether you're being good about the army or not, you still get seen as you're spreading information about the army. You shouldn't be. Do you know what I mean? Because you're not an official spokesperson for the media. You know, the army has a media team, and so if they would. It's their job to deal with stuff, not you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you've got to be so careful. I think he got posted on all kinds of like military pages, basically calling him a lizard and all sorts of stuff like that, like to make out with him. But he's a nice lad, but obviously you always get grief on if you do anything in a uniform.
Yeah, I think his kids are getting shit as well. He's got kids as well, so you got to think of that as well, haven't you? I suppose.
It was like my kids always say to me, "Oh, Dad, gives a shout out." I'm like, I don't want to because it's not that I'm being selfish. I said, but if I post to you, people start trolling you, and I don't want my kids to get trolled. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. When I split with my ex, I made friends with her new partner because obviously there was, we split up. So he helped me out a lot. Like he come in the removal van and took her stuff, and he took a lot of my stuff, and they've stored it at their house until I moved there. So I was really like happy, thankful for that. I got on well with them. So we're all good. And then I was doing a video about like moving the stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
And I said, like, I can tag you in it because I was going to tag Caitlin for thanks and I didn't want to leave him out. And I was like, I can tag you, but you might get like loads of people come over. I had my bigger account then. And he doesn't use TikTok. He's got no content on. He's had one video. And he was like, yeah, just tag me, I don't care. And I tagged him, and everyone just went over there and just started rinsing him on his video, saying that he was really ugly and downgrade and all
basically.
And I'm like, if I'm happy with him, why?
Yeah.
I understand if I didn't like him and everyone's like sticking up for me.
Yeah, almost like you hated him. If you hated him and said, this guy's a knobhead and tagged him, then you'd expect people to go over and troll him. But you literally were saying, thanks, mate. You're going to figure they're going to trolling him. Yeah,
I felt really bad for him.
It's mad. Like, I sometimes think that. Like, I don't like to do videos sometimes because I think I don't want people getting trolled. Like, I'm not a malicious guy like that. Like, I'm not a troll. So I sometimes do a video or stitch someone. I think, do you know what? No, I don't want to do this because I don't want them getting hate for this stitch. So then I think, no, I take the video down.
Yeah,
I take a lot of videos down. I get scared now because I was already banned. I get scared of posting content, so I do a video and then it says processing. I think, oh, I just delete it because I'm scared that it's going to offend the algorithm.
Yeah, I do a lot of videos winding people up, don't I? When I'm answering my own comment, the ones you get in. Sometimes I think I could do a video reply and just rinse this woman, but I just feel a bit bad because I just think if I do a video upload, you're going to get loads of people laughing at you because you've got so worked up at me, and it's the my own comment. That's why I just leave them ones. But I've done a duet video where the farmer's painting the number on a sheep. I don't know if you saw it. He's got like a number and he's painting the number on.
In orange paint, it looks like branded.
And I was like, done duet, like really offended, saying branding a sheep and burning it just so it looks cool when you walk down the road. And it went viral, and 99% of people were going, it's paint, it's paint, it's paint. And obviously I'm joking. So then I thought, I'm going to turn the comments off, not because I was getting annoyed, but I thought if I turn the comments off, it was on my backup. It's getting so many views. If I turn the comments off, I bet they come over to my other videos. So I turned the comments off, and then they started writing on all my other videos, paint, paint, paint. Then I turned the comments off the whole thing, and then I went over to my main page, paint, and then I was getting it on Instagram, YouTube, and everyone was thinking I'm stupid because I think that they're burning them, and I've turned the comments off because I'm getting upset with it, when the real reason is I know it's paint, and I've turned them off so you come over to all my other videos, and they're acting like I'm stupid, but they're the ones that are all falling into the net. I'm just like Papa Master and all.
The literally people are so dumb on that, right? So I did a video. Did you see the video I did with the Chinook? And because there's been videos of Ukrainian farmers towing away Russian tanks. Have you seen it? With tractors towing away Russian tanks.
Not seen that. No.
Well, anyways, so yeah, so there's videos of Russian tanks getting towed away by the farmers, finding them right out of fuel and just stealing Russian tanks. And so I put a video up with a Chinook and a photoshopped. It's got a photoshopped tractor, and I put, so this picture here is NATO sending the new anti-tank weapons to Ukraine, and obviously people are going, that's a tractor. And I'm like, for God's sake, of course I'm not stupid. It's a freaking red tractor. I don't think it's an anti-tank weapon. It's not a freaking missile. But people are actually going, it's a tractor. And I just was like, so then I stitched the video and I went, right, this, and then just stitched. After I replied to a comment showing a tractor towing it away, I said, I'm not stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, mate. Like when I was in the Cunning Stunts page.
Who started that page?
It was Kino's idea, and he asked me to be in it, and all the other people had way more followers than me, so I was happy to be in it. But we was just clashing because we were in a WhatsApp group, 8 of us talking every day. And I'm not used to talking to people every day. I like to not talk to someone for like 2 or 3 days. And then you'll get messages in there going, is everything okay? Like, you're not been in the group today. And when I'm in there all the time, we just end up clashing. And I fell out with Tom Jones Wales.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I fell out with him a few times. Me and Kino fell out with him.
Why? Yeah, will it, mate?
When you speak to him every day, you realise what a dickhead he is. He's really fucking annoying. He's like a wind-up merchant, but he takes it too far.
Oh, really?
He's really like unreliable. Like, we all had a day to post, and he'd forget to post, and it's only like once a week. Me and Kino was like, it's not just forget. Like, it's, if you can't post once a week, it's like you're not really interested in the group. And then he would be like, oh, it's like being in the army. You're like. And I'm like, it's not. You got to post once a week. So we fell out with him a couple of times. He left a couple of times, and then I had like a right go at him, and told him to fuck off. Told him I was going to smash his massive white teeth out, and all this shit. Which the more I have a go at him, he just thinks it's funny though. Do you know what I mean? He's never like upset with it. And then that was that. But and then I went on TikTok, and we're still following each other. We're still friends. About 2 weeks passed, we're still friends. Then I fell out with 3 dumbbells. You know, Louis with the massive fucking arms, bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Fell out with him. I've fallen out with him a couple of times. And I just said I don't want to be in the group with him anymore. Told him to fuck off, and I just left the group. And then he was saying to Kino, oh, I think Stan's trolling me off some little page that sent me this thing. And I was like, I've got better things to do than troll a fucking 55-year-old man. If I want to say something to him, I'll say it off my own account. I don't make little fake accounts going around trolling people. And then he messaged me on Instagram saying, haha, carry on, user blah, blah. Sent me this user thing. And I was like, Louis, mate, I'm fucking dealing with solicitors, trying to see my son. Got loads of shit going on. I don't go around trolling people on TikTok. And he just blocked me, and that's that. And then I noticed that Tom Jones has blocked me as well. And them two are like buddies, so I think they've been in each other's ears. So I've left the group, and we've all fallen out.
It's a group. The thing with them groups, though, mate, is that they never work, mate, because no people just don't pull the weight and stuff in them. I find that I've been in groups before, and I just think that it's better just to concentrate on your own. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, with the group, I try to post my best in the group, where other people, if they'd hold back a little bit and post it on their own one. Do you know what I mean? If I had a really good idea, I would want it to do well on the group. I would get quite competitive. I would want to get the most views out of all the boys.
Yeah.
But whereas others think, oh, that's too good to go on this page, I'm going to put it on my own page.
What's that other guy called? He's a top lad. I've started speaking to him a bit. The one who did that video with the TikTokers going to war. He's that the TikTokers goes, but then go. Do you know that song? He does that song and goes.
I've not seen that.
I can't remember.
G-Man.
He got taken down twice though. He got taken down because it had a toy gun, and then it came back. I stitched it, duetted it. Sorry, it got banned. So when they ban the original, it comes back. It automatically gets rid of your duet. So I re-duetted it, and then it got taken down again. But it's back again.
You talking about G-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen the video, but I remember you said you bumped into him, didn't you?
Yeah, I met him on TikTok. I duetted his video, and he said, "Cheers, mate." And then he started following me back. And then I got his number, and I spoke to him a bit on WhatsApp and that.
Yeah, he's all right. Like the few of us have had come to blows in the WhatsApp group, and he's just never ever got involved. He just never gets involved.
Well, I told you obviously I met thingy the other day, the Jack Bean in the pub.
Jack Bean was in the group with us. When we first started, he was in the group and he never posted, he never come in the WhatsApp group, and then he just left in the
end. I've spoken a couple of times on WhatsApp, but I'm meant to be doing Dan Sprague's coming up soon to Whitby, and we're going to do I'm going to be a guest appearance in the ghost hunting.
Yeah.
So, but I've said I'll get Jack Bean on board, and he'll do it as well. So, like me and Jack Bean are going to be like guests on it. Yeah, it should be a laugh. I
keep saying I want to do one with them, but he last time he asked me was New Year's Eve. He said New Year's Eve about midnight. Pissed out his head to come on a ghost hunt thing tomorrow, and I was like, why didn't you tell me that a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, night before.
Telling me New Year's Eve to come in a few hours to Norwich or some shit like that. I was like, I do want to go, but I don't believe in anything like that.
Yeah, I think it'd be good.
If it was in like one of those mental hospitals, I just think that would creep me out.
Yeah, I think it'd be good. I'm looking forward to doing it. I think it'd be funny doing it with Jack Bean, because you can imagine him. It'd be funny. I think he'd be funny in that scenario.
Yeah, I like watching them. My ex always watches them, the ghost hunts and that.
Yeah, who else was I going to say that I forgot who else I've met with off the app. I've met a few people. I want to sort a night out with some of the lads and meet at a central point and just have a night out somewhere, a big night out. I think it'd be a good laugh.
Yeah, well, that's what Pino wants to do as well, and everyone's just so far apart from everyone. And I was saying,
you need to go somewhere like Nottingham, which is like in the middle.
Yeah, or I keep saying I'm going to meet Dan Sprague in Bristol because that's kind of about halfway between me and him. And then I'm thinking, should we just fucking all go to London or something? And then everyone has to go to London. I don't know.
Like everyone on TikTok, I went to say, is becoming a sellout now. So everyone's like just starting to do QVC channel. I'm scrolling through live. It's like, right, guys, get yourself this water bottle, 99p. Click on the link below. And I'm just like, I didn't go on TikTok to if I wanted to watch shopping channels, I'd go on a shopping channel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just think But I don't want to slag anyone off for it because a couple of my mates do it, like Dan Sprague, and I just think like I just find it a bit weird, like to who starts TikTok things. I want to start a shopping channel, my own shopping channel.
Yeah, TikTok's just gone mental. Sometimes you get features and not everyone's got them, but some people have got. So eventually they're going to roll out, so you can gift on the videos, you can tip in the bio. This is a TikTok feature. You click in the bio and send money to the creator directly.
All right.
And then, and you can request a video. So shout out. So if I like you, I can pay $10 in the comments and request a video, and you'll get a message, and you'll say, "Yeah, I want to do it," or "No, I don't want to do it," or whatever. Just like everything you can think of is just rolling out.
Tell you what's annoying me though that I'm seeing constant now is Mr. TikTok UK Fish Oil. He's an absolute knob. And you know what? And he just keeps saying to sue everyone. He's just going, "Right, I'm going to sue you for that." And he's like, he's going to sue everyone. If someone calls him a nasty name, he's going to sue you.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to be talking to Tommy No Next soon on the podcast.
Oh, he's legendary. He follows me. I follow him. He's a good lad. When he knocked him out, it was brilliant, man.
It was good, but I wish it lasted a bit longer.
Yeah, I was going to say, my son stayed up and everything for that fight, and it was over within like freaking 10 seconds. Wasn't it 10 seconds?
When he knocked him out, he was absolutely white. He went and he was like that. He was proper knocked out, wasn't he? He was like that.
Yeah.
He didn't know what was going on. And he wants to fight him again now, but in 6 months' time.
He's going to lose again, mate. He's absolutely pathetic. And tell you what, people are using him for clout now. So that guy, he's got a big TikTok account. He lives in America now, Sam Pepper.
Yeah.
So like they use him for clout. So people are actually pretending to be his friend to use him for clout. So like there's this guy called No, he's not called Millhouse. He looks like Millhouse. He's like just fitness. Casper. He does.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, just kissing the biceps and that. He does. He stitches him and does. I think he's just using him for clout. He's just clout chasing off the back of him.
I see them live all the time, like on the For You page, and Kev's literally asleep. He's got his hat over his head and he's asleep like this. And Casper's on the other side, just going like this, flexing with the filter on, with his eyes keep going like that.
That does my head in. Why do you do
and
that?
They're both boxing. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? One's asleep. One's got some filter going on.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? I honestly don't. I just don't understand. The app is just crazy, man. But you know what? I kind of miss Jordan Wheeler. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. Like because he's got so many accounts.
It's fake. It's a fake account. It's a parody. Yeah. So people, this account takes his old videos, puts different backgrounds on, and puts new comments and stuff over it to make it look like it's him. So he did one the other day with a veteran's badge behind him saying veteran, and he's just there like talking about the army with a veteran. Sorry, talking about something. Sorry, with a big veteran thing, just to trigger everyone. Well, you're not a veteran. It's like kicking off at him. It's all just a. But the irony was the name was actually originally the account was called Jordan Wheeler the Nonce, and I thought it's obviously not him because you would call yourself that, would you?
No. Yeah, he was meant to come on my podcast last year, and then he was a no-show on Zoom, and then I spoke to him the next day, and he was like, "Oh, sorry, I had loads of drama yesterday. Like we rearranged it," and I went on, and that's when he was trying to get his dog to attack the cat.
Yeah, he set his dog on a cat.
And I was like, I can't really fucking talk to you now. So,
yeah, that was a dick move, that one. He's one of them that just keeps on doing something bad. So, like, originally he lied about being in the army. Like, people giving him shit for that. Then he lied about, like, he lied about what? No, sorry. Then he apparently punched his ex-girlfriend. And then he even says it. He says on a video, he actually says, "Oh, yeah, I was whacked her." And I thought, you've just admitted on camera that you've hit her, and then he also lied about he got him and his ex lied about being pregnant for clout.
Yeah.
So it's just things that it was constantly doing something that triggered people. So and obviously the animal one was a big thing that got him a lot of hate because tagging an innocent cat for nothing. and then obviously lying about a pregnancy when there's people out there who who are struggling and stuff, and then there's lying about it for clout. So yeah,
I know. His ex follows me on TikTok.
yeah, she follows me, Becky Rose. But yeah, it's mad. I tell you, I do like though. That guy who's doing the impressions. He does like Simple Simon and Simple Simon. He does Jordan Wheeler, and he does that right at the end of the day, right. He just says right all the time, doesn't he? Yeah, Jordan. Every third word is right. At the end of the day.
Yeah, I've seen him. He's fucking class, that guy. And he does Simon. Do you know that Simon guy?
Astrid, Simon, Calla Dragon. Yeah, he does a few. He's quite funny, but I like Trucker G's Jailhouse Talk. It is good.
It's quite funny. Someone keeps knocking on my door.
What?
I went to the shop earlier. I think it's one of my neighbours. I went to the shop earlier and there was a woman. She's my neighbour. She's good as gold, but she was pissed at her head. And I've never seen her drunk before. And she was like, come to the shop with me. And I just got back from the shop and I was like, fucking hell. So I'm walking down the road with her. I can't stand people when they're drunk and I'm sober, especially women. Do you know what I mean? And
yeah.
I talk to them. And I'm like, oh, God. So I walked to the shop with her and then she was in the shop for ages and I was like, I've got to go because I've got to FaceTime my son. She was like, I'll be out in a minute, wait there. And I literally ran up the road and left her in the shop. And then I come back and I've turned all the lights off. And I think she's gone home and now she's come back again.
Oh, for God's sake. So you're hiding?
In my own house, in the dark. This is how I'm spending my... I assume it's her. I don't really know anyone else. She was like, can I come in yours for a sing-song? And I was like, I've got to FaceTime my son. And obviously I wanted to do that.
Is she fit?
And she's got a boyfriend. She lives with her boyfriend. She's moaning about it.
Oh.
And I was like, how's your dog? Because she's got a puppy. And she was like, he died. And I was like, oh, fucking, I wish I never said that. Yeah. Oh,
should we call it a wrap?
Well, not letting her in, but yeah, we can call it a wrap.
Oh, the only reason is my phone, for some reason my phone's on charge, but the battery's going lower and lower and it's almost about to cut out. And I don't want it to cut out in the middle, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we've done a good hour. I'll let you speak to your new bird.
Yeah, man. Take care, Dan.
I'm going to carry on sitting in the dark. I'll talk to you on Instagram.
Take care, man.